Before time existed, before space existed, before anything existed, there was nothing. Not darkness, not silence, not even empty space, just nothing. And then, in less than 1/1,000,000,000 of a trillionth of a second, everything you have ever seen, touched, felt, or imagined exploded into existence. This is the story of how the universe was born. 13.8 billion years ago, our entire universe was compressed into a single point, smaller than the period at the end of the sentence. Scientists call this the Singularity. It contained everything, every star, every galaxy, every atom in your body, all of it crushed into one infinitely hot, infinitely dense point of pure energy. And then, it didn't explode outward into existing space. Space itself began to expand. This event, the Big Bang, was not an explosion in space. It was space beginning. In the first fraction of a second, temperatures reached 1 trillion degrees Celsius. The entire observable universe was smaller than a single atom. Physics as we know it did not yet exist. But within that first second, something extraordinary happened. As the universe expanded and cooled, the first particles blinked into existence. Quarks, electrons, photons, the basic building blocks of everything you will ever see. Within 3 minutes, just 3 minutes, these quarks combined to form the first protons and neutrons. The first hydrogen and helium nuclei were born. The universe was now a blindingly hot sea of energy and simple particles, racing outward in every direction at unimaginable speed. But there were no stars yet, no planets, no light, just a glowing, expanding fog of pure energy. Scientists call this period the Cosmic Dark Ages. For 380,000 years, the universe was completely opaque. Light could not travel freely. The cosmos was invisible, even to itself. Then something changed everything. As the universe continued to expand, it cooled enough for electrons to combine with nuclei, forming the first complete atoms. And in that moment, for the very first time, light was set free. Photons that had been trapped for 380,000 years suddenly streamed across space in every direction. The universe lit up. We can still see this ancient light today. Scientists call it the cosmic microwave background, a faint glow that fills the entire sky in every direction. It is the oldest light in existence, a photograph of the universe when it was just a baby. But the universe was not done creating wonders. Over the next 100 to 200 million years, gravity slowly pulled clouds of hydrogen and helium together. These clouds collapsed under their own weight. Temperature and pressure inside them rose to extreme levels. And then, nuclear fusion ignited. The first stars blazed to life. These were not ordinary stars like our sun. These were giants, hundreds of times more massive, burning millions of times brighter, blazing across a universe that had never known starlight before. They lived fast and died violently, exploding as supernovae, forging heavier elements, carbon, oxygen, iron, gold, and scattering them across space. From the ashes of these first dead stars, new stars were born, new planets formed, and eventually, on one small rocky world orbiting an ordinary star, life began. But here is where it gets truly mind-bending. Scientists can trace the universe back to a fraction of a second after the Big Bang, but they cannot yet explain what caused it. What existed before the singularity? What triggered the expansion? Was our universe born from another universe? Are there infinite universes? A multiverse, each with different laws of physics? These are not science fiction questions. These are the questions that the greatest minds on Earth are working on right now. And the honest answer is, we don't know yet. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. It stretches 93 billion light years in every direction. It contains 2 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy holds hundreds of billions of stars. And yet, everything we can see and measure makes up only 5% of the universe. The other 95%? Dark matter, dark energy, forces we cannot see, cannot touch, and barely understand. The The universe is not just stranger than we imagined. It is stranger than we can imagine. We are made of stardust, literally. Every atom of calcium in your bones, every atom of iron in your blood, was forged inside a dying star billions of years ago. You are not just living in the universe, you are the universe, looking back at itself and asking, how did I begin? And the search for that answer is the greatest adventure in human history. If this blew your mind, hit that subscribe button, because we are just getting started.